Former Financial Minister Ken Ofori Atta and abusuafoɔ ne ho asɛm asa aba bio ma kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa. Ken Ofori Atta ɛna ɛyɛ OSP de kwadu abɔ ne sɛ sika a afa ne nsa ase no ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa na ɛbɛtɔ abɔnten sɛ yɛde update yi baeɛ na ɛbɛtɔ abɔnten sɛ ne ho dodɔ no nti ɔkɔhwɛ ne ho ayaresa wɔ amanɔne na ne wife no nso de confirmation abɛtɔ abɔnten nso sɛ ampa na ne ho dɔ no ama ɔkɔpie mu wɔ amanɔne na ne ho atɔ no a kyerɛ sɛ obɛtumi aba ɔman Ghana mu ase na Kwadu a ayɛ OSP declare no wanted no watumi aba abɛyi n'ano na saa asɛm wei ɛrekɔ so no ɛna akɔpie mu wɔ tibetire a wɔatena saa asɛm wei so akyerɛ sɛ nsɛm no wɔpensepense mu akyerɛ sɛ wɔrekyerɛkyerɛ mu yie paa akyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa. Ken Ofori Atta versus OSP na ɛne ɛyɛ Ken Ofori Atta wife a kyerɛ sɛ ɔde ɛyɛ nsɛm abɛto abɔnten sɛ ne ho atɔ no a ɔwɔ sɛ ɔtumi ɛba ɔman Ghana mu ase. Momma yɛnkɔtie ɛyɛ nsɛm no nkyɛmu a yie paa yɛkɔba deɛ ka ho yɛ no bɛbrɛ. Subscribe to my channel, like, never adwenkyerɛ comment section kama.
It's possible locations, but the fundamental issue I get you make is that we deserve some accountability.
Exactly.
And answers to the question the OSP is asking of Ken.
Exactly. I have absolutely no problem, no qualms about that. He ought to be, and he should be able to come and raise his hand and say, I promise to say the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God, and then sit down and answer this question. I have absolutely no problem with that.
Martin Bebo, this development this week, does listening to his wife, does it make Ken Ofori Atta's case any better?
It makes the case slightly worse.
Why?
Makes it slightly worse. Before I go to the why, let me put in this. So let's see if this satisfies Dr. Azato's question. So Dr. Azato, the thing is that because of his previous conduct, which I'll be coming into briefly or shortly, we can't trust him. So your question that we should bring our information that he is here or there. So let's say if they were to find that he's in the Mayo Clinic in the US, then what? What's the next thing? What is that to do to the case? Yes.
Well, then it tells those of us that are just sitting there watching that, okay, Ken is lying.
But that doesn't advance the case. Right now, the issue on the floor is that OSP says it needs him in Ghana. That's the OSP's case, okay. Right? Yes. So even if you were to find that he's in the Mayo Clinic in the US, it doesn't advance the case because OSP says come to Ghana. Come to Ghana. And it's because of his previous conduct that he can't be trusted. You see?
I agree with that, Martin. And again, we're all reading from the same thing on this. Trust me, I support whatever you are doing with this. I have no problem at all.
Fine. No, we are
all I'm simply saying is that, look, I can relate in a way to the family. I don't want to say it. I lost my mother to cancer.
Yeah.
I saw her lie on bed dying.
Yes.
So if it is true that there's somebody's on the bed dying and you are saying come to here, I'm not. You see, I can. There's a way you can humanize that.
Yes.
You can humanize that. Yes. No matter what you are accused of doing, you are lying in bed with cancer. It's serious. So I'm not saying because of that he shouldn't come. I've not said it. Okay. I'm not saying because of that the OSP shouldn't continue. I've not said that. I'm simply saying because of that, at least let's know that is he lying with cancer or does he have cancer? Okay. If he does, then you can say it doesn't matter that you are sick. It doesn't matter that we can prove that you are there. We still want you here. Okay. I support that one too by the OSP.
Okay, so Dr. Azato, okay, so now I answer Mr. Kansi's question. Answer, I also take on your concern. So you see, what is done? Maybe as a further development of your argument, that means that if he has cancer, then should we take his offer that he wants to provide all the requisite cooperation, etc., in the US whilst he's recovering, etc. That's what it looks
No, I've not said that.
You don't want that.
No, I've not said that.
Okay.
I've not said that.
So
I've said the OSP should go ahead and use whatever method he has to use. That's not up to me to decide what to do. All I'm simply saying is that if the man says he has cancer, at least can you tell us that it's true and is it? Again, let him.
By the way, I am an ardent supporter of that school of thought. Okay, and his offer that we should take it. Yes, we should take it because.
Martin, just answer this and continue. So my point is. Has the OSP gone to where Mr. Ofori Atta says he is, and he went there and he wasn't there?
Not that we've been informed about.
Okay.
So what is happening is that, so we try to, the key thing is that for me, because I didn't want us to lose time, and I still stand by that, I still think that the OSP should take his offer. The advantage, that's his offer that he wants to do video conferencing, etc. The real meaning of that, so please, it's not the video conferencing where I'm answering specifically, but the meaning of it. The meaning of it is that he wants to talk whilst he's still in the US, right? Before he comes to Ghana. And I say we should take it because the advantage is that, and there are ways to allow us to take it. You apply to the US government, blah, blah, blah. We have the Mutual Legal Assistance Act. We've referred to it in the previous weeks. The advantage is that if we reach out to him there, communicate, and then we take the two statements from him. That's the caution statement, charge statement, possibly, etc. If it doesn't come after the recovery, then we have the opportunity to now start a trial in absentia. If we contact him, he does all those things, and he doesn't come, then we can start the trial in absentia, meaning that we will start the trial whilst he's still in the US, whether he wants to come or not. So that is where my pain is, that when he first made those overtures, that offer, the OSP didn't take it. We should have had a plan B. Nothing stopped us from taking a plan B. It's wiser. It's like the Bible. You know the maidens who went to the wedding. The wise ones took what? Extra oil. Then the foolish ones just went with their lanterns like that, with our extra oil.
Preach on, brother. Preach on.
You see, so we should have taken the plan B because we could have taken those. And so when he refused to come on the June 2nd, we could then have gone on with processes to start the trial in absentia.
Well, but because you were
because
here, I think that Samdanko was very clear in his words why the special prosecutor does not think the way you're thinking. Because he says you don't know why they need him in person. That's number one. Two, it is not just the OSP that needs him to investigate. Now we know that it is the National Intelligence Bureau, IOCO, and then OSP all need Ken Ofori Atta to answer questions.
Simple. Let me answer that.
So really, it's not a position he's in tandem with.
Number one, that same day we made it clear that look, the OSP is using state resources. So at every point we are also holding the OSP accountable. As a lawyer, I also understand the processes. I don't know what they need him for, but at least a little that I know is sufficient to make an informed decision here. In law, you see, when you are going into a trial, the criminal trial, there are some two basic prerequisites you need by our practice to enter the court. Sometimes when you don't even meet those prerequisites, you're able to enter court. Number one, there's what we call the caution statement, right? Caution statement. So lawyer Mam is here. Usually, that's the one that so caution from the word like warning. So the state agency investigating will warn you, will inform you why they want to take a statement from you. And usually it's done after an arrest. And let's be clear, when we say we are arresting somebody, it doesn't mean you take the person, put the person in cell 1 day, 2 days, ad nauseam. No. Arrest simply means that you touch the person, right? Inform him why you want to confine him. That, okay, lawyer man, touch wood, lawyer man, I'm arresting you for the offense of private gain, okay, using public office, okay, just paraphrasing. Anything you say will be taken down, blah, 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 right? So we do the caution. Then after those warnings, he will write his response. So that is that exercise we are saying that can be done in the US on our behalf by the US officials. Or OSP can go there and take that statement. So you see why when he said he wants to do video, we said the meaning of it is that he wants to talk to us in the US. So what technically OSP first came out to say is that no, you can't start with video conferencing when you've not done this exercise I've referred to. And I said the meaning